Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to be out first now? The two people that we want to concentrate on are Davide Mandalisi and Peter Romeo. So everybody's heading out on track just now, or at least half the field is so far. Alex Hertz is pretty much straight out the stalls, looking to try and get a little bit of clean air just to try and get in a good lap. You can see Peter Romeo is still in the pits at the moment, and Davide is also in the pits. So yeah, Sibiekin, again, sorry for absolutely butchering your name there, but Nikita is out on the track in the BMW number 10. Davide, no, I don't want commentators' cars. Very sorry. Not at all, not at all. We're all human, we all make mistakes. So we do. It's just my mistakes tend to be in front of, 1,700 people, but yeah, that's what it is. Again, the last time I'm going to say this in qualifying, please smash that like button. Get as many likes as we can. If you're not subscribed, then please consider subscribing. Beautifully over. Ooh, got a little bit kind of unsettled there as he was going over. This is a really tricky part. If you don't get that chicane right, and it's a very, very fine line to get it right in the first place. If you don't get it right, it just can ruin everything. It unsettles the car and does so many horrible things. So this is Alex Hertz now, full throttle down the main straight to start his flying lap. You can already see there's a car off for the back, but they've returned to pits. So again, this is a long straight, regardless of the kinks that's in it. It's flat out. You're looking for your braking spot, and Alex absolutely smashes the brakes onto the chicane nicely around the first part of the chicane, neatly round. Car not too unsettled on the curbs there, or sausage curbs as they are, the big yellow ones. Coming down to this bit of brake and then heavy on the brakes for this, again over the curbs, but the Audi's just taking that in its stride. The Audi just sounds so good, doesn't it? Rose, you're just going to listen in, watching the truck off. No problem, Rose. I appreciate you being in here, my friend. Up this hill, and you want to keep well to the right. I mean, he was on the paint there. He couldn't have been much more closer. If you go too far to the right on that corner, you'll end up with a track warning, and it'll invalidate your lap. This is a tricky section as well. That Audi is really going over the sausage curbs really well. It seems to be settled, it seems to be stuck to the ground. Alex is looking quite strong here. Again, only taking the sausage curbs that it has to take. Full power down the hill now. Kink to the right, but again, you're on full power. As you get round this corner, you're picking your braking spot, and look at that, hard on the brakes. Let the car drift in, don't go too wide because you've got a lot of sand there to collect, and then you're on the power as soon as you can to get you across this line. Now what's Alex's time going to be here? Big long straight. A 1:41.9, well that's not a shabby time at all. I would be extremely happy. And so my time, I managed to get down to a 1:42.9. So I would be a second behind Alex on that. That's just incredible. So it is. Right, I'm having a look to see where we have. Here we've got Peter Romeo in the Aston Martin. That's a lovely livery that he's got. Tight round that. Straighten the steering up. He's got a little bit of traffic ahead, but hopefully if they're on a out lap or an in lap, they'll move out the way for him. Again, Aston really tidy over the curbs there. That's beautifully taken. Just glided over that. Now down the hill and looking to pick his braking spot as he comes down this hill. Gravity is against you in all ways. Getting quite a lot of curb, but again, no sand getting kicked up. And again, a little bit of drifting going along there. Has that cost him a little bit of time at the moment? Let's find out, shall we? No! He is 3/10 behind Alex Hertz at the moment. We've also got Pryko in the Mercedes in P3, Rosenfield in P4, Falero in P5, Venner in P6, Williams in P7, Dempsey in P8, Ignatiev in 9th and Metz in 10th at the moment. So, the man to beat is Alex Hertz with a 141. I'm just having a look to see where Mandalisi is. It looks like this is his first flying lap, so let's see how Davida gets on with this in the BMW. It's looking tidy. He's looking tidy. Is it quick though? That's the only thing. You can never really tell until you get to the line. Sometimes you feel like you're going really slow and you get a good lap, and sometimes you feel like you're going really fast and it turns out to be a slow lap. So again, a little bit of bouncing over that sausage curb. That's going to unsettle the car. It's obviously pushing the suspension of the car. You're losing a little bit of contact with the tyres on the tarmac, so is that going to cost him time? Now Davida really needs to be careful because Romeo is really pushing for this championship, and I'm sure Davida is aware of that. He's been in a comfortable position with this championship so far, but Peter Romeo has been just improving every single race. 8th, 5th and 1st I think was the standing order. No, so it looks like either... Oh, there's an Aston Martin off. Hopefully it's not a bad rejoin. Again, look how unsettled the car is in comparison to the Audi. Davida's got a little bit of traffic ahead of him as well with that McLaren, so what's going to happen here? McLaren is obviously on a fast lap as well. There is no requirement for them to move over if in a qualifying session, but you know, if I was slower I would have moved out his way, but if the McLaren's on a fast lap then absolutely the track is yours. And Davida, what do you do in this position? Let me know what you would let happen here. Would you try to overtake McLaren, or would you near the end of the lap back off and get a bit of space? And bear in mind Davida's got some cars behind him as well. He's flashed the lights there, just trying to he's not trying to put the McLaren off, he's just trying to tell McLaren, please get out of my way, I'm trying to do a fast lap. Zane's usually slowest feeling lap is your fastest. Yeah, so there we go. So Davida's pulled off and off the racing line and just slowed down. That is such a sensible, mature thing to do. Just trying to get a gap to then go and do it. Now, while I've been talking, Pryko has taken second spot at the moment with the Mercedes. Look at that Mercedes. Look at that Mercedes. Man. Again, though, Pryko has got a little bit of traffic ahead as well. So, at the moment, there's 2/10, as you can see, between Pryko and Hertz. Now, Alex is just pumping in the laps, but it's interesting. Pryko is actually quickest first sector, and then Alex is fastest. In fact, Alex is only fastest in the middle. No, I think there might be something wrong with the timing screen. Yeah, it looks like Pryko is actually fastest first sector and third sector, but Alex is faster in second sector. So this is really hotting up, because now Romeo is now in P3, but again we're looking to see if a Lambo is going to cause issues, isn't it? Let's go back to Davida just now and see. That McLaren's there again. He is just, he really could just do with buying some space to try and get that lap in. Is the pressure going to tell on Davida tonight? Is there going to be an unusual mistake made, or is he just going to take all the pressure on and cope with it well? He's coped with the pressure well so far, and he's put himself in such a good spot for the championship. But yeah, as I say, Romeo has been just creeping up and creeping up each time. So I'm just keeping an eye on the top just in case there's any change. Everybody's out, the top 6 are out at the moment trying to improve. Obviously back to the pits to tweak a little bit in the setup or something like that. Maybe the track temperatures changed slightly. But at the moment, Romeo is shown as a yellow flag, so I don't know if he's went off. He's returned to pits now. So Romeo, there's Mandalisi into 3rd place, knocking Romeo down to 4th. This is really going to light this championship up. Now is Davida going to go for another lap? Is he going to try? He's almost 6/10 behind, and in fact Sibiekin has just pushed him to 4th place. So Nikita has just popped in ahead of Davida. Now this is interesting. So obviously either Romeo or Mandalisi would love just to be in the top spot, but Alex Hertz, I mean, Alex is still out in the track, but in fact he's shown a bit of an improvement. Mandalisi is showing about 5/10 of an improvement at the moment as he's going round. So he looks, if he could keep this going, he would leapfrog Nikita, but yeah, he's about 5/10 at the moment. Although saying that, Nikita is improving. Jamson up into 3rd place. Well, this is becoming quite interesting. None of the field are playing the game of letting Mandalisi and Romeo battle it out. They are going for their own spots. So Jamson hasn't featured that much in the top 5 in the past. In fact, Mandalisi is now 4 seconds off, so it looks like he's going to reset himself and go again. Just under 3 minutes left of qualifying at the moment, and Nikita's back in the pits. Jamson's showing as a yellow flag. Are they going to return? Yes, they've returned to the pits in the McLaren as well. So at the moment we've got Hertz and Prideco, Mandalisi and Romeo out on track at the moment. There's a Porsche just parked up. Don't think you can park there, sir. And yeah, again, a BMW does not look comfortable going through that chicane. Is it more set up for straight line speed, lower downforce, or is the suspension lower? I don't know, but for me the Audi looks so much more comfortable. What this is, in the pocket, I suppose. Psycho, good evening, how you doing? Hello Matt, good to see you, mate. I'm well before you ask. Hope you're well too. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear. Glad to hear you're doing well. So let's a quick look. Mandalisi is again 4/10 faster than his previous lap. Alex Hertz looking at 2/10 faster as well. Prideco is just dipping into the thousands. So at the moment, Romeo's back out in the track, but it doesn't look like improving at the moment. Oh, I touched the brakes. Oh, was that track limits? These chicanes are very, very close to track limits. If you take a little bit too much on the entry curb or the exit curb, for qualifying, it just ruins everything. And it's almost, you know, it's 3rd and 4th last corner, so it's just, you've done everything right up to that point, you're feeling good, and then you hit that chicane and it just all falls to pieces. So Mandalisi not looking quicker at the moment. In fact, none of the top 5 are looking any quicker. In fact, sorry, Mandalisi is slightly quicker, but not quick enough to make any change at all. Apart from 5... Oh, he's got it all wrong! Oh, Mandalisi, that is his last lap as well. There's no way he can get back round in time. Oh, he's now put it in the lap of gods. Can Romeo beat him? Romeo is currently on a faster lap, and I think he might take Mandalisi's spot here. Is he? He does! Up into P3! Romeo up into P3 with that Aston Martin. 3/10 behind Alex Hertz. Wow. Now Prideco's looking slower at the moment, but we'll focus on who may be excuse me, maybe our pole position sitter. Certainly slightly faster again. So Alex, although Alex is, you know, he's set the fastest time, Alex is still pushing to try and get a better timing at the moment. He's 3/10ths faster than his pole position time at the moment of 1:41.745. Can he keep going? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, those curbs. Those curbs. Commentator's curse. Sorry, Alex. So, I think, unless there's somebody coming in to do an absolutely outstanding lap, we now have our field for the race. Let me quickly run through them. Alex Hertz in the 101 Audi. Number 2 is Prideco in the Mercedes. Romeo is up into P3 with his 74 Aston Martin. Hewlett with his Porsche. Number 4 Porsche up into 4th. Jamson with McLaren up into 5th. Sibiekin is 6th. Mandalise is 7th. Oh my. He has 4 cars between him and Romeo. That is... sorry, he's got 3 cars between him and Romeo. That is going to... that is really putting the pressure on Mandalise now. In fact, Romeo has just been knocked to 4th. Jamson has come in with an absolutely lightning fast run. 2/10ths behind Alex Hertz. So we have Alex Hertz P1, P2, Jamson in the 66 McLaren, Prideco in the number 1 Mercedes. 4th place we've got Romeo. 5th place we've got Hewlett in the number 4 Porsche. Sibiekin in number 10 BMW. Mandalise in 7th. Venner has done well to get into 8th. Novak into 9th. Ritz into 10th. Ignatiev is in the Lambo. Number 72 Lambo is in 11th. Rosenfield in 12th. Tippy Boss in 13th. Darovic is in the Aston Martin in 14th. Foliero? Yeah, again, butchered another name. In 15th. Wolf in 16th. Marson Nikes, I think that's how it's pronounced, Marson. I do apologise if I got that completely wrong. 17th in the Ferrari. Dempsey 18th. Karaman in 19th, Williams in 20th, Metz 21st, Bernd 22nd, Jay 23rd, Turton 24th, Brunch 25th, Longer Name 26th, Hood in 27th, Holtzman 28th, Albers 29th, Galenko 30th, Meechin is 31st, Boot is 32, Puxco is 33, and Koza is in 34th in the 111 Aston Martin.